Christ is in our midst. Brothers and sisters, throughout human history, essentially the purpose of all religions has been an attempt for mankind to ascend to the divine, to have an encounter with the divine, to reach the divine, be purified, be healed, and any number of other themes that come up throughout human history which we see. Christianity, as I've often said in the past, is the only world religion, certainly mainstream world religion, that believes that rather than man ascending exclusively, it is about God descending and coming to us. But the incarnation does not simply stop at God taking on flesh. On Holy Thursday every year, Thursday morning, we celebrate in the Vesperal liturgy the institution of the Last Supper. And we recall how during the plottings of the civil authorities to ensnare Jesus and to eventually kill him, the Lord sat at table with his disciples and broke bread with them. And as he was explaining everything that was to come and everything that was happening, he instituted the Lord's Supper, the Last Supper, which we have come to be known as communion. And what Christ does is at the Last Supper, he says, "This is my body," when he takes the bread, and "this is my blood," when he takes the cup with the wine. Do this in remembrance of me. And there's many other things that he says, of course. But in the institution of the Last Supper, in the institution of the sacrament of communion, which all Christians celebrate in some form or fashion all these thousands of years later, what we have is God coming to earth, and instead of saying to man, you need to ascend this mountain, or you need to go up to this level of heaven, or this layer of the clouds, if you will, to encounter God, now we are all being given in our hands and in our mouth and into our bodies an encounter physically, spiritually, liturgically, in every way that you can imagine, an encounter with God himself. And so throughout human history, when we look at the purpose of religion, and then we consider how the Lord himself came to give us this experience and this encounter, it is humbling, to say the least, to even think about. And it illustrates how great we believe the sacrament of communion is. There are many layers, of course, that we could talk about with regards to the sacrament, but the Lord granting us at every divine liturgy an opportunity to encounter him, something which all of human beings have always tried to do, but him giving himself in the way that he did is something that we do well to celebrate along with the rest of the church during Holy Week. May we always remember the importance of this sacrament in our lives, and have a Kali Anastasi. God bless you.